Hello and welcome. I'm the Theory Detective. In these lessons we'll uncover the mystery of music theory. Now we've talked a lot about broken chords and blocked chords. Blocked chords mean all together and broken chords meaning broken up. However, there's really only one way of playing a blocked chord all together, where there's a lot of different ways of playing broken chords. So we're going to look at some of those today. First, the block chords. Using C major, we're going to start, the root is at the bottom, the C major chord. So C is at the bottom, and it skips up to E, and it skips up to G. So that forms our C major chord, or our tonic chord, or one chord in the key of C major, the scale of C major. So different ways of playing it broken up. We can start at the top and do one at a time going down. So I'm going to play the block chord, and we'll start with the G. Now even though the G is played first, it still incorporates G, E, and C, and that is the C major chord. So as long as it has these notes, it's still the C major chord, even if G is played first. We could break it up one and then two. A common way of doing that is like this. The C first, or the root first, and then the rest of the notes, the two other notes, the third and the fifth, or the third and then a third above, E and G, would be played together as an interval. So all of these notes together still make up the C major chord. It doesn't change to the E major chord or anything like that, because we still have that C there to make it C major. As long as it has these notes, C, E, and G, then it's the C major chord, no matter what order it actually is in. So I'll play this. This is called the waltz pattern, and we'll talk more about this in higher levels. But know that it's still the C major chord, even though the C is not repeated throughout. Now in the bass clef we can do the same thing. Here's the C, skip up to E, and skip up to G. So there's our C, E, G. That makes our C major chord. So here we have it broken up, or blocked, and broken up, the C first, and then the E, and then the G. So this is kind of opposite of this one over here, G, E, C. Sometimes they go up and down, or down and up again. Whichever way it's played, as long as it still has these notes, C, E, and G, it's still that same chord. It's still the C major chord. And then this one right here is called an Alberti. It's usually put in the bass, so an Alberti bass. Let me show you what it looks like. Here's our C, G, then the third, the E, and then back up to the top, the G. So it's like root, fifth, third, fifth. The fifth meaning the bottom to the top would be the fifth. So again, C, G. That's our Alberti bass. So we have our waltz pattern and our Alberti bass, and then we just have kind of a triplet pattern for these two. These are the most common ways that a chord could be played broken. Go ahead through your music and double check. See which ones you can spot. You don't have to remember Alberti bass or waltz pattern. Just know that even though it's broken up in different ways, like here the C is only played once, or here the C is separate from the interval of a third later, then it's still that same chord, even though the root, or in this case the C, has been removed from the rest of the notes. It's still that same chord. So go through your music and double check, see if you have any of these patterns, especially in the left hand part of a piano piece, or just throughout your music in general. Now let's take out our practice flashcards. On one, go ahead and put blocked chords. And then the chord notes played together. Harmonically, you can put that in parentheses if you like. And then our other one, broken chords. And then the chords played separately. You can also put melodically if you like, in parentheses. And as always, have a great day.